remember where we were?
I honestly still think this is one of the greatest features in any story game ever.
Kind of. But remind me a little?
Okay. So the secret of Monkey Island was in a safe at the voodoo shop, and I was looking for the 5 golden keys that would open it. I already had 3, so there were just 2 keys left to go. I wasn't sure where LeChuck or Captain Madison were, but I was sure they were up to something. The voodoo lady had gone missing. Wally too. Elaine was on Scurvy Island, working on stuff for the Marley Foundation. I had, incidentally, become Queen of Bermuda. There was a lot to think about, but I was keeping my to-do list up to date, and the main thing was finding those golden keys.
Thank you, Guybrush. That brings us up to speed. You made me buy Victoria 3 and now my sleep schedule is very much in danger. It's a fantastic game. There's a lot more they need to do to it and lots of bugs to fix, but it is a fantastic game. And I know it's been getting like low reviews from some people, but it's the standard people who just bitch about. They have unreal expectations of what games are on release these days. Like, there was someone on the Paradox forums the other day I saw who was like, I don't get how you can say this game is a success. I've put like maybe at most 90 hours into it, and now I've put it down until there's more patches and DLC. And I'm like, you put 90 fucking hours into it, dude. Like, assuming you paid 40 quid for the game, like, why would you, like, that's 50p per hour. That's good value. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, I've just adjusted the volume slightly, see if that works better for you. I can change it again. It does seem to be quite loud, which it shouldn't be, because we tried this last time. Right, let's drop it down a bit. I'm sure we changed all of this last time. Let's try that. Anyway, let's play some Monkey Island. So we need to get hold of that flag.
Can Chum members use the flag for events and things like that?
The most respected members can. Once you show us you can tell an excellent story, we'll consider loaning you the flag.
Right, so we need to tell an excellent story. Yeah, Napoleon, that's not a good place to sit. Thank you. Right, so we worked out we needed to go and chat.
I think I'll browse today's catch.
Chums
You'll find none better.
Yes, I know you've realised if you sit in front of chat, you get scriptures. That doesn't mean it's helpful when you do so. This is what I'm contending with at the moment, chat. Which my second monitor is right next to him. So he's like, "Oh, am I in the way of your chat? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realise." He absolutely did realise. He knows. Right. So. Yeah, book might be a good shout on the story. I think what we want to do first is go chat to other members. And we know of at least one other member. Because up in Bermuda, sail to Bermuda Island, your dinner time rather. Can't you just let me play for an hour? Just an hour. That's all I ask.
Are you in the Chums?
Kitty. You're not more
not
you're not
saying anything.
Are you in the Chums?
Not saying anything.
Can I get back inside? I want to admire the sculptures. Maybe take home a few souvenirs?
Nope. We're on lockdown.
I don't know why that is. We've not done anything different to it. Like, why is it suddenly decided that the volume on this is going to be crazy loud? Because I can barely hear it in my headphones now.
Why?
Well, don't tell anyone, but there was an ESCAPE. All the prisoners are gone. We don't know how it happened, but it's under investigation.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, God knows how that happened. Can't imagine.
Is there anything special about this stump?
No, why?
Well, it was tagged, so I thought, you know, maybe there would be a great gag about a secret opening to a system of tunnels or something like that.
Please don't joke about tunnels next to the prison, sir.
Yeah, we can try. That's a good point. Have we got a chums icon? We do.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
One time, our ship was attacked by a huge kraken.
Listen, let me tell you something about anglers.
By which you mean people who fish.
Right, but if you are one, you'd say angler.
I would?
Every subculture has its own special language, words with significance specific to that subculture. When you use them, you convey both meaning and membership.
That sounds good.
That's why authentic sounding fish stories always have plenty
Right,
of
so we need
angler
plenty
lingo.
of angler
For
lingo in our
example,
stories.
I wouldn't tell people a big fish broke my string. I'd say I was jigging with a hard bait when a strike from a lunker snapped my leader.
That's both highly specific and difficult to understand.
Exactly the point. Want to give it a try?
Okay, one time. Our stringer took a strike from a smoker that turned out to be a mermaid.
Yeah, that's the way. You almost sound like a real angler. Clearly, you've got a lot to learn. You'll want to
Okay,
find
so
some
we learn
other
a little bit
chums
from
to
different
practice on.
chums.
Okay.
We need to find some other chums then. Have we seen any other chums? Don't remember meeting any other chums. Are there any on the Chuck's ship? Yes! Look, he's a chum. Applebob's a chum.
Hang in there, Bob.
Still not funny.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
One time, our stringer took a strike from a smoker that turned out to be a mermaid.
You know what? I think your story would really benefit from some colorful description. Like when I hook a fish. I don't just say I hooked a fish. I say there was a majestic fish, glistening like liquid silver, dashing through the waves, stretching my line out like the truth in a schoolboy's mouth.
Oh, that does seem a little more gripping.
Want to give it a try?
Okay, one time. My ship was swallowed by a huge lunker of a whale, a real chum-chomping line breaker if ever there was one.
I'm not sure you're working enough colorful description into your story.
Okay,
Just
so we
a
need
little
better
bit would
than
do.
So, let's try again.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
One
So
time.
do we have to start with ours?
Our stringer took a strike from a smoker that turned out to be a mermaid.
I'm not sure you're working
No,
enough
so
colorful
'cause I wonder
description
whether
into
it
your
might then
story.
give us a follow-on
Just a little bit
thing
would
to do.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
One time,
So yeah, my ship was swallowed by a titanic alabaster whale.
my ship was swallowed by a titanic alabaster whale with eyes like destiny and skin tattooed by 100 harpoons.
Dazzling. I can see you're developing your flight feathers. Keep talking to other chums and you'll really learn to soar.
I'll do that.
Right, more chums. I'm going to assume there's only one in each location. So, we didn't meet anyone on Terror Island. There's no one on Terror Island apart from... Is our wife a chum?
Hi.
Yes, she is. Elaine is a chum.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Guybrush! You've joined the chums! I'm glad. Maybe a new hobby will help you get your mind off the secret.
Sure.
Well, let's hear what you got.
One time, my ship was swallowed by a titanic alabaster whale with eyes like destiny and skin tattooed by 100 harpoons.
That's nice, Guybrush, but I think you've left out the most interesting part. What was it like inside the whale? What happened in there? People want to hear about the experience.
That makes sense.
Want to give it a try?
Okay, one time.
Is this the point where it gives us a second option?
My ship was swallowed by a titanic alabaster whale with eyes like destiny and skin tattooed by 100 harpoons.
Yes.
Inside, it was like walking on soft cheese with rivers of pea soup that stank like a landlubber's bait box. I made a fishing line with my own hair.
I think you've got it. Well, I think this is really good for you. You should find some other chums to share your gift with.
I reckon we
I'll
need
do
at
that.
least one more. So, we found the first guy, second guy, third, and Elaine. Is there someone on Melee that we haven't thought of? Museum guy? Yeah, but Terra didn't have anyone
My
on.
brilliant deduction is that the museum is closed.
Like, the only person on Terra was old dude that we definitely didn't leave behind. I bet the governor's a chum.
Come on!
She's not wearing a chum symbol. Not a member of the chums. I mean, we could see if we can practice on the other... the other members. The locksmith?
Welcome back.
Hiya.
No, not a chum, I don't think. Oh, she is a chum. She's in the chums.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
One time, my ship was swallowed by a titanic alabaster whale with eyes like destiny and skin tattooed by 100 harpoons. Inside, it was like walking on soft cheese with rivers of pea soup that stank like a landlubber's bait box. I made a fishing line with my own hair.
then what? A key point of every fish story is a dramatic ending. Did you land the fish? Did it get away? Does someone get married or killed or both? People want to know how things turn out.
Oh, that makes sense.
Want to
So I
give it a
think this
try?
is our ending then.
Okay, one time. My ship was swallowed by a titanic alabaster whale with eyes like destiny and skin tattooed by 100 harpoons. Inside, it was like walking on soft cheese with rivers of pea soup that stank like a landlubber's bait box. I made a fishing line with my own hair.
And we stuck an umbrella jig head in the beastie's mouth and reeled it in from the inside.
Then we stuck an umbrella jig head in the beastie's mouth and reeled it in from the inside.
I think you've got a lock on it. That was well executed. You know who you should talk to? There's a pirate at the Scum Bar. Tell her I sent you.
Thanks.
Righto. To the Scum Bar. Yeah, look, she's a chum.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
One time, my ship was swallowed by a titanic alabaster whale with eyes like destiny and skin tattooed by 100 harpoons. Inside, it was like walking on soft cheese with rivers of pea soup that stank like a landlubber's bait box. I made a fishing line with my own hair. Then we stuck an umbrella jig head in the beastie's mouth and reeled it in from the inside.
You know, what your story needs is a part to set the stage, to let us know what's going on and who the people are. It should come at the beginning, like
A beginning?
like a beginning, exactly. Like, I was on the deck of a burning Spanish galleon with Horseface and Ichijo. And then all of a sudden, and then you take it from there. Want to give it a try?
Okay.
Okay. I was bait casting dead stick from a crow's nest with a Guggen called Flambe. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a titanic alabaster whale with eyes like destiny and skin tattooed by 100 harpoons. Inside, it was like walking on soft cheese with rivers of pea soup that stank like a landlubber's bait box.
Are the levels all right now, by the way? Hopefully they are.
I made a fishing line with my own hair. Then we stuck an umbrella jig head in the beastie's mouth and reeled it in from the inside.
Yeah, that's the way. You're not half bad at this. You should go talk to the 3 geezers at the fish shop. And,
Sweet.
don't tell them I said they were geezers.
So I think that gives us our story.
Hello.
So,
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
I
And
absolutely
don't
do.
be nervous thinking it's a test to see whether you've mastered the art.
Even though that's just what it is.
I was bait casting dead stick from a crow's nest with a Guggen called Flambe. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a titanic alabaster whale with eyes like destiny and skin tattooed by 100 harpoons. Inside, it was like walking on soft cheese with rivers of pea soup that stank like a landlubber's bait box.
gonna be able to recite that story in your sleep now. Yeah, not far off.
I made a fishing line with my own hair. Then we stuck an umbrella jig head in the beastie's mouth and reeled it in from the inside.
That was a whopper of a story.
You've clearly learned all there is to learn.
Oh,
I
we're a
hereby
chum
declare you
grandmaster.
to be a chum grand master. Congratulations.
Wow, thank you. That's a great honor.
Got an achievement for that called Trophy Fisher.
Is it all right if I take this flag with me?
That would be within your rights as a well-respected chum of the highest order.
Seriously?
Be sure to treat it nice. It doesn't need more holes than it's got already.
Good evening, Spartacus Mills. Right, so I think that gives us all of the map parts now.
The holes of the 3 flags line
There we
up
go.
and show one exact location. I'll mark it with
Yeah,
an
sometime
X.
later. Quickest way is probably to go this way.
Are we lying in wait or...
Watch out below.
Down we go.
This is really deep. I've already been diving for 4 minutes. I've got to turn back now, or I won't be able to hold my breath long enough to return to the surface.
But it was the right spot.
I'm not even mortal and I'm feeling the minutes tick away.
It looks pretty clear from here.
It's the right spot. We're at the secret fishing spot.
I long for the day that our roles are reversed, and it's your head stuck on the bow of the ship.
Can I use my horse armor? Can I finally use my horse armor? Do you have something to help us dive? That's the question, I suppose.
Someday, all this will be mine.
What have
And
we
it will
got to help us
burn.
dive? Can we get something that would help us dive?
We shouldn't linger too long, given the number of leaks this ship undoubtedly still has.
I don't think we do have something to help us dive.
Oh, what a great patch of ocean this is. So full of nothing.
No, in the caves we had a lamp. Because it wasn't that we couldn't stay down there long enough, it was just that we
Are we having fun yet?
couldn't see while we were down there. Right, diving gear. Where are we going to find diving gear? Did the anchor go down automatically? Could I want to get... That's a point. Pufferfish and use it as an air... Maybe. Maybe. How do we get a pufferfish? I think we might be onto something now.
Gross. Looks like day-old avocado soup. Hey, how about a burping contest?
Always! Winner keeps the blowfish.
I did wonder what the blowfish was for. Can we get another blowfish from him, or does it need... No, because it says winner keeps the blowfish, so it's got to be that we need to keep the blowfish. So how do we do, like, the best burp in the world?
done. I hereby declare this a draw.
How do we do a massive burp? Don't think we've got anything in our inventory. Yeah, I'm just thinking something we eat, maybe. Like, we want to give ourselves gas, basically. No, I think the other option still results in a draw.
Always! Winner keeps the blowfish.
Well, that's what I wondered, is like, do we drink the tankard of the green stuff? But...
Aye, well done. I hereby declare this a draw.
Gross. Looks like day-old avocado soup.
Because we can't drink it. I don't get to choose which end of the fish to blow into.
Hello.
No. Because I wonder that with the demon pepper.
Hey, how about a burping contest?
Always! Winner keeps the blowfish.
How do we do a bigger burp? Because this is all automatic, I can't intervene in any way.
Aye, well done. I hereby declare this a draw.
Is there a cook somewhere you can trade something to eat? Yeah, I don't know.
I think I'll browse today's catch.
You'll find none better.
Yeah, the thing is, the only thing at the pub, because I assumed like gassy beer would be the way.
What are you drinking?
Soda with a twist of avocado.
It's soda.
It might be a little fizzy for your grog palate.
Like the fizziness is what I want.
Not done with my drink.
Oh, has it just gone off? It's got a time limit. It's got a time limit.
Hello.
That was refreshing. Hey, how about a burping contest?
Always! Winner keeps the blowfish. Aye, that was an absolute ripper. I
did the best
hereby
burp,
declare
chat.
you the winner. The blowfish is yours.
We have a blowfish. Now, can we just use that? Or do we need to do something else with it? He's just got this giant inflated fucking blowfish in our inventory. Classic Monkey Island logic right there.
This is really deep. I've already been diving for 4 minutes. I've got to turn back now, or I won't be able to hold my breath long enough to return to the surface.
Or
My lungs are full of delicious air again.
way. Tea! Don't forget to drink lovely, lovely tea. Enjoy your tea. Morning Kick is what I was drinking this morning. I'm now on the beer, but you should absolutely buy Morning Kick. It's lovely.
Looks like I've tracked you down. Really far down, actually. It's shiny.
As usual, we're
I'm
Bellen's
not
angry.
superstitious, but I've seen one too many angry ghosts. I better split.
Well, let's beat a hasty retreat. Moon logic will always catch me out at least once per Monkey Island game, yeah.
Did I ask you to give the prisoner a drink of water?
No, Captain, you did not. I was acting on my own initiative.
When I want initiative, I'll ask
Why do we
for
destroy
it.
everything?
Of course, sir.
Because the secret is all that
I need you
matters.
to be a team player. And right now, the team is focused on one thing. The secret.
Yes, sir.
What is it? Out with it!
Well, it's just that some of the crew have been talking.
Tell me already!
The feeling is that the secret is not really a team goal. It's been suggested that you think that securing the secret will help you to win over Elaine Marley, which, well, frankly, sounds kind of deluded. It's not realistic, sir.
Or is this
You
an
are
intervention?
not to mention Elaine in my presence, and do not presume to know what I am thinking.
Sorry, Captain. This'll be the last time I bring it up.
Yes, it will be.
I think, is that all 5
Hey,
keys?
LeChuck, we're over here.
No, 4. Which key are we missing? So which key are we missing?
This is the worst job in the
What's my
world.
journal button again, chat? I can't remember my journal button. I thought it was tab, but tab is highlight everything.
Are we having fun yet?
Chat, I can't remember how to get into my journal. Oh, that's to do, isn't it? Acquire old Mrs. Smith's golden key. So we need to go chat to the mad lady. Because we've got all the others now.
Hi,
Hey, boy. Got a warning for you.
A warning?
You're in danger. A stocky little ghost lady found me out. She came here and roughed me up. Took away my golden key.
Oh, no.
I know when I'm beat. I'm giving up on the secret. You ought to get out, too.
Thanks for the warning. I think I may have found your key.
That's good. You be the caretaker now. I don't need the danger.
I've got 4 golden keys.
Good for you. But you be careful.
Remind me again what you know about where the golden keys might be?
Well, the mean little ghost lady got mine.
So we got that. That was
Old
on the
Mrs.
cutscene.
Smith had one. I guess she'll have willed it to someone in her
that's the
estate.
locksmith.
There's the one Bella Fisher had. Must be at the bottom of the ocean
Got that
now.
one.
One somewhere
Got that
on
one.
Bermuda. And one on Terror Island.
Got that one.
Not much chance to collect them
the
all, so
locksmith's
it
key.
seems.
See you around, Whitey.
Most likely.
Nah, that just means it's new in inventory. The last key is the locksmith's key.
Welcome back.
Hi there. Hello again. What happened to your mother's golden key?
As you can see from the letter I gave you, the court destroyed the key.
Can I get another key made?
Sure. Just write down the serial number and give it to me.
Probate Order 1673832, pursuant to Statute E, Section C, subsection IS. By order of the court, the following unclaimed personal effects have been destroyed. Golden key, fancy box. Looks official. It's got a wax seal of a parrot on it. At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
Right. Is it the case that if we go to the governor's place and read that book, maybe it gives us a serial number?
Hey!
Yeah, or we could go speak to the judge.
I have to return the book I borrowed first. The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station.
Yeah, let's go see the judge, dude. That's a good shout. Yeah, I think our working thesis is it isn't actually destroyed. Hey, look, there's a...
It's a sculpture of yours truly. My jawline has never looked so chiseled. I submit these official-looking documents to the court, seeking a reprieve from destruction.
Order! Order in the court. Upon review of said order, the court finds that due to
There we go.
procedural backlog, the listed items have not been destroyed. Except for the fancy box that Brad from accounting took. The legality of the aforementioned document having been presented is verified. Presenting pleadant may therefore take possession of said items.
Oh, that
I
was
have
easy.
no idea what you just said, but thanks for the key.
Order! Order in the court! Outbursts of thanks will not be tolerated.
That was easy. You feel very smug. Wow, we have all 5 keys. So that just means we need to go to the safe. Oh, but where have they? What they've moved the safe, haven't they?
Creepwood has all the keys?
That's right, Captain. Just recovered the last one.
Prepare to set sail for Melee Island immediately.
What about my spell? It's almost ready.
I'm sure I'll find some use for it later. I'm afraid I can't say the same for you, however.
Aw, you're betraying me? I'm the one who does that. But I do respect talent in other people.
Right, well...
I'm closer than ever to finding the secret of Monkey Island.
I'm not any closer to caring about it.
Problem is, we don't know where they are. Oh, right, we can... The safe's
I
still
need a
here.
lot of keys to open that.
We have a lot of keys.
Wow. It's cheesier than I imagined, but still beautiful. Yeah. Oh. Okay. I wasn't really thinking about the possibility of yet another lock.
This
seems like overkill. Well, there's no serial number. Maybe I can break it open. This is not a problem. I choose to see it as a puzzle.
3 points!
Ah! LeChuck, my old nemesis. Here we are again. Looks like this story ends the way it was always destined to end, with just you and me and the secret.
Not quite.
I don't suppose it'll do me any good to point out that you're cheating again?
I've underestimated your resourcefulness, Threepwood. But force always wins in the end. You should try it sometime.
Good luck opening that. It's well made. I tried everything I could think of for a whole minute, and I didn't make a dent in it.
For a whole minute.
Of course not. The secret can only be revealed in a ceremonial chamber located deep within the bowels of Monkey Island.
That would have been nice to know ahead of time.
It pleases me to have you live with the knowledge of how close you were to having this before I took it from you. So, I've decided not to kill you right this minute. Outside that door, the deal is off. Don't even think about following me, and count to 100 before you leave the building.
100.
Guybrush! Whiteybones said she saw you come in. Are you all right?
No. I mean, yes, I'm fine.
Do you want to talk about it?
LeChuck has the secret, and he's headed for the bowels of Monkey Island.
The caverns underneath the big monkey head?
There's no time to lose. Let's talk on the way.
To the monkey head.
That did seem like a better way to get here than making the potion. I'll definitely have to take notes next time.
Yes, I just hope it turns out to be worth all the effort.
What effort? That was easy.
I'm not talking about the trip over. I mean all the work you've done leading up to it. Not to mention the trail of destruction you've left in your wake.
What did you miss? Not a huge amount. We learned how to tell amazing pirate stories, which revealed the location of the second to last key. We then won a burping competition to get a puffer fish, which we used as essentially an aqua lung to dive deep enough to get that key. And then we took the judges, the note from the locksmith lady to the judge on Bermuda, and he gave us the last key. And then it turned out that the secret was another chest within the safe, which LeChuck stole and has taken to beneath the giant monkey head, which is where we're headed now with Elaine. So it's all entirely obvious stuff, obviously. Yeah, nonsense. Give me 12 examples.
Oh, nonsense. Give me 12 examples.
If you meant to challenge me, you should have gone for a larger number. Odina told me an exciting story about what happened on Bermuda. Apparently, you managed to destroy a priceless traditional artifact and the government of an entire island in 5 minutes flat. That's quite impressive. Even for you.
It took way more than 5 minutes. I had to win a bunch of contests first.
Yes, Odina told me your joke. Ow! Quite funny. Odina also thinks you cheated on your algebra test and tried to poison her.
I was solving puzzles.
Solving
These situations
puzzles.
come up and there's only one way to work things out.
Is there?
Incidentally, I think you might also be royalty now, since you're married to me.
I thought something felt different this morning. How many is that now? 4? There's been some slight collateral damage to the environment. The mop tree. It was the last one left on Melee Island. And I have it on good authority that you had something to do with the earthquake as well.
You have to get the mop handled just right. The cook said so. At length.
Oh, it does go on a bit, doesn't he? He bent my ear for 20 minutes and I wasn't even trying to make a mop. But still. The whole tree?
I can't always predict how these things will turn out.
Clearly not. Did you know the Museum of Pirate Lore has shut down?
You don't say.
2 of its prize exhibits went missing. Curiously, there was only one name in the guest book.
This is why you have to be very careful around wives.
I used a pseudonym. How did you know it was me?
Mighty Pirate. It wasn't hard to figure out.
Doesn't everyone use that one?
Herman Toothrot is also a little upset with you. He says you took his key and left him in a dark cave.
He was already in a dark cave when I
found him. He was already in the dark cave when I found him. So, to be fair, no net impact overall.
Yeah.
Except for the key.
True, but he wasn't really using it.
Well, you'll be happy to know he made it out. I rescued him myself.
I am happy to know that. Thanks. Remind me why we're talking about all this?
It's just, I'm worried that the secret can't possibly measure up to the effort and anticipation. What exactly are you expecting to find?
I have no idea. That's why it's so important that I find it.
Well, be careful what you wish for. Here we go. Just like old times. Are you ready for the caverns?
I remember them. Full of lava and tiny ledges.
It's a good thing you're wearing your adventure boots.
Hope you also brought your adventure sword.
Well, well. You go on ahead, sweetie. I'll catch up.
Elaine is unbelievably badass. Best video game wife. Elaine is best video game wife, without any shadow of a doubt.
Hey, Wally. How's it hanging?
Seriously, that's the joke you were going to use right now?
I'm trying out some new material.
Don't quit your day job.
Thanks for the C-map. That was really great, and I owe you for all the work you did for free.
Glad you liked it.
That mop map you made for me was a winner.
Glad you liked it.
Wally, what happened?
As if you don't know.
How did you end up here? I saw your office had been ransacked.
LeChuck came into the shop storming mad because he thought I gave him a mop map instead of a map to the secret.
Yeah, real head scratcher how that happened. I wish I could get you out of those shackles.
You and me both.
Yeah, I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got to get the secret before LeChuck does.
Sure, run off. Wally will be fine.
Chat, are we the bad guy?
Flambe, you're awake.
Not for long. I'm just here to tell you that you are making a mistake. LeChuck's obsession consumes him like a frog swallowing a tarantula. You don't want to be there when he opens that chest.
Correct. I want to be there before he opens it.
Ugh, you two deserve each other.
Yeah, that's right. Run!
I like that everyone else in this game is so over all of our and LeChuck's shit.
I can't really see down there too well. There's a lot of lava.
Do we jump to certain lava death? I feel like we should save before we jump to certain lava death.
Okay, here goes. LeChuck, I'm coming for you!
Huh? Damn you, Threepwood! I should have gotten rid of you the first 58 times I had the chance.
I feel like the pirate
you
hat
will
down there
never
is
make it down here alive.
Just once, I want this to be easy. Only the organized pirate will pass.
Only the organized pirate will pass. What makes us an organized pirate? Find the secret of Monkey Island and relive the glory days. See, I thought to-do list as well. Oh yeah, this has just gone full Last Crusade. I can't reorder the inventory.
XYZZY. Huh. I guess it doesn't work everywhere. I wonder if the parrot had anything to do with the eye.
Only the organized pirate will pass.
I can relate. I'm naming it Captain Squint. It looks proud to be a monkey.
Oh, hang on.
It looks like a piece of 8, but made of stone.
Okay, we've got a piece of 8. There's no items here. Piece of 8. Piece of 8. I think that's the one we got. So maybe there is one in this chamber. I see one.
Yep, it's made of stone. Yep, it's made of stone. Yep, it's made of stone.
Right, we have 3 pieces of 8.
I can relate.
Crackers for the parrot. Yes, good shout. So he's trying to get into that coconut thing. The knife? And telescope, eyeglasses. Jolly Monkey wants the glass mug. There we go.
LeChuck! The secret will never be yours!
I hate solving puzzles more than I hate Threepwood!
The secret will never be yours!
Huh? Threepwood! Won't you ever give up and just go home?
Once is a coincidence, twice is suspicious. It's one of those stone pieces of 8.
A whole bunch of stone pieces of 8 now. He definitely wants the pieces of 8. But that's 4 coins. Okay, do we need to not take back the 4 coins?
Only the observant pirate will pass.
Okay, observant pirate. He's got a tiny little chest.
Cheer up, little guy. You'll go far.
So does he get like 1 coin? And you got the first swab. And the captain.
The clever eyes put this one above the rank and file. That's why I assume first swab.
Isn't there like 1 finger? No, he hasn't got any fingers up. He's just got his 2 little monkey hands. See, 1, 2, and 3 was my thought, but we don't have enough for that. We've got 1, 2, and 2. So unless we've missed a coin somewhere. I don't think we have, but we can double check. Right, there's no coins on there. No coins there. No coins there. I'm pretty certain we didn't miss any up here, but maybe there was one up on the lava lake. No, there's no coins here. No coins there. 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 No, we've got, as far as I can tell, we've got all the coins.
Those epaulets deserve a room of their own.
We still have our mop. I don't think we do.
Cheer up, little guy. You'll go far. Well, I've only got 1 coin left.
We've got 1 coin in our coin purse. I got it. So yeah, our coin was the missing one.
LeChuck, the secret is mine.
You really do suck at puzzles, don't you?
How are you still alive?
You will never have the secret.
I will soon have my revenge.
Then you will forever be cursed.
And you will never escape.
You will vanish with no tails.
No, I will return.
The secret is mine.
Third time be a charm, Threepweed.
Next time, I keep my voice down.
Yeah, that would have been my recommendation.
Only the bloodthirsty pirate will pass. It looks like its arm is hurt.
So we've got a hurt monkey arm.
It looks like its leg is hurt. There's no way I'm getting through there. This is going to be a problem.
Right. No, the horse armor is entirely useless. That's what I love about it. It was essentially a pre-order bonus. Like, look at the comment on it. Right, do we need our knife back? Do we need to basically just cut ourselves? Can we get our knife back? Very useful, this knife. We are history's greatest monster. We are stabbing statues. This is a problem.
This is going to be a problem. That didn't seem to do anything.
Right.
That didn't seem to do anything.
That's the nice thing about LeChuck. All you need is a bigger monster to still count as the hero. Where is that?
This is Chef Putra's Demon Pepper, made from the hottest peppers you can get. Tasting it is not a good idea.
Yeah, that might work. Grogmog, good shout. Because we know we can retrieve items. That is a really good shout. Game, please, don't do that. Yeah, we could take them back just in case we need them. Save's going all the way up. Take a refreshing swig.
I don't think bloodthirsty is meant to be taken literally. At least I hope not. So long, Captain Madison. This is like one of those mystery stories where the person has so many enemies the detectives don't know where to start.
I think 1650 was over the door. Was there something over the other doors? 1650. Right, there's a bottom half of a map. And that head. So, that mouth and that head. I think that's right, isn't it?
I don't want to close any more possible escape routes.
Is that not right? No, wrong mouth. Wrong mouth. It's that mouth.
I don't want to close any more possible escape routes.
Right head, wasn't it? It's that head, that mouth, and 1650. I got the wrong head. that bowl here. Yeah, that's right. I don't think it is.
I don't want to close any more possible escape routes.
What am I missing? Well, I'm pretty certain it's that. What am I missing? 1650. It's the sort of worm-shaped mouth. And it's that head. Oh yeah, do I maybe have to do the date last?
So long, Captain Madison. I don't want to close any more possible escape routes.
What am I missing? Apply something to it. I don't have anything to apply though. I don't get what I'm missing. But that is the correct stuff. Yeah, but why would it go on the bottom? I don't see why it would go on the bottom. You'd line it with the top. Like the red arrow lines to the top. Change state, rotate the inner wheel. I wonder if we need Madison's hat.
So long, Captain Madison.
We need to read that
One of the stone
slab
slabs
first.
from the altar seems to have fallen off during the rumbling. There's some writing on it. After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea. After all I've been through, finding some limericks on a piece of stone sinking into the lava isn't all that strange.
Okay, so is that the reset position from which you start?
After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea.
So 3 right, 2 left. So that'd be outer wheel 3 right. 1, 2, 3. Inner wheel 2 left. 1, 2, and then 4 clicks on the date. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go.
Huh? What? I was just deep in the mushroom and lava-ridden caves under Monkey Island, and now I'm... Oh no. Not yet. Score! Free popcorn.
All in favour of free popcorn.
Score! Free popcorn.
The falling was starting to stress you.
Glad you finally made it, kid.
What, Stan?
It's closing time and everyone wants to go home.
Last chance to hand over the key, locksmith.
What do you mean it's closing time? I just got here.
No, I don't have time for this. I'm late for an important meeting. Take my keys and shut off all the lights before you leave. I'm not liable for anything that happens after closing time.
Guybrush, are you ready to go?
Last chance to hand over the key, locksmith.
What's going on?
They'll have fishing lures just like yours.
I'm not sure where I am all of a sudden.
You're right here with me. But we shouldn't stick around too long.
I was just underground on Monkey Island, and now we're on Melee?
Things just go by in a blur sometimes when you're having fun, don't they?
How'd it go with Flair?
Let's just say I made my point.
Have you done something new with your hair?
Got ruffled in the fight.
I like it. How did you get here before me?
You know I always try to stay a step ahead.
Are they back on the whole game takes place in the imagination of a key at the end of the amusement park? Kid, yeah. That was the end of the second game. They retconned it for the third, yeah.
I'm gonna look around some more.
I'm a victim of circumstance.
What a stroke of luck. The locksmith had the key all along. That was disappointingly easy. I wonder what's going on. Dagnabbit, it's locked. If only there was a key. Interesting. I found the secret of Monkey Island, and all it was this stupid t-shirt. I found the secret of Monkey Island, and all it was this stupid t-shirt.
We gotta show that to LeChuck.
I don't think it's LeChuck or Lila's size. The switch is locked.
I mean, Stan said we got to turn off the lights before we leave.
The switch is locked. I got the secret.
You finally did it. I hope it was worth it.
I'm gonna have to think about that. I'm ready to go.
Good. Me too.
Oh, honestly, Elaine is best video game wife.
Dad, that was a silly ending. and it didn't even make any sense. You're terrible at endings.
I thought you liked silly endings. You and Chucky play the ending of Monkey Island 2 really silly.
Is your callback?
We're kids, and we're just goofing around. You're the one who said you can't just change things. You said that's not how storytelling works.
I did?
I want to know the secret. You have to tell me what you really found in the chest.
Your mom was right. It's better not to know. Once you have an answer to a question like that, you lose the most important part of it. Imagining the possibilities and talking about them with other people is way better.
Mom! Dad won't tell me what the secret is!
Are you filling our son's head with your outlandish stories again?
I was telling him the one about how we found the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that one. Every time you tell that story, the ending gets stranger and stranger. Let's go down to the docks and watch the galleon head out.
Yay!
I found the lost map to the treasure of Maya Island. It's going to be a fun adventure.
I'll meet you down there.
Oh. I think that is a perfectly on-brand ending. I think I really like it. But it is such a callback ending. It is unbelievably on-brand as an ending. I bet a bunch of people really hate that ending. The thing is, the end is basically what you make it, because you get that final dialogue choice. So you get to really just pick what the end is. I really, really, really enjoyed this. I think it perfectly captured everything that is Monkey Island. Oh man, I hope they do more. Still not over the tree. And I love the game engine. I think the game engine is fantastic. I think the art style is incredible. The voices is always brilliant. They've somehow made Elaine even more best video game wife. Just that the fact that there's a dialogue choice where you can just say I love you and she says I love you too. That's Jennifer Hale as Queen Adina. The puzzles were challenging but never felt outrageous. Like they were hard, but it felt achievable. I fully admit I've never played Monkey Island and I thought it was great. There you go. I think that's the key thing. If it lands for me as someone who's played every single one of these in the franchise and not always loved them because some of them are weaker than others, this felt like a real return to form. I think there's been some that have been weaker than others, but I don't think there's been a bad one, no. I think there's been some. They've always been good games. They've just not always been entirely in the spirit of it. Whereas this was very much like absolutely nailed, which is not surprising because it's Ron Gilbert who did it. I really hope this sells well and they make enough off of it to do more. Fourth was a bit weird. 3 is underrated. Three is an underrated game. And I very much like that they've set it up in this, that you could tell that the 2 other kids are the children of LeChuck and of, what's-her-face, the pirate lady. I do wonder if they've kind of set it up for a son of Monkey Island. So it'll be like Return to the Return of Monkey Island, you know. The one on the Xbox you could switch was they were the redone Monkey Island 1 and 2. And were really good. Really good. Nicely done. I'm hanging around because I assume there's probably some kind of post-credit thing, so we should just at least check. I also like that Elaine is not in any way fussed by the absolute fucking chaos we wreaked on our path to getting the secret. She just accepts that that's who we are, and that ultimately we are a pirate. Also, we never got the governor's book back after we borrowed another one, so we do owe her another forgiveness frog. Yeah, we'll probably pick up Stray again next week, because we'll go through, we still need to finish things. I want Forgiveness Frogs to be think. Forgiveness Frog was absolute fucking genius, without a doubt. The nice thing about Monkey Island is that you can always do a mini retcon to start a new adventure and it'll totally fit into the tradition. Yeah, as this proves, and this massively plays off. I bet there's a lot of people who fucking hated that ending. And I don't care. It's absolutely on brand. Right down to the "oh no, not again," he says when he enters it. And the loom guy, just the loom guy was wonderful. There were enough callbacks to previous games and everything else without hopefully it feeling like you could enjoy it without playing any of them before. So hopefully those of you who are watching who'd never played a single Monkey Island game didn't feel like you were missing out. Like, probably some jokes and things you didn't get, but hopefully you didn't at any point feel like you were missing out on the bulk of the story. Yeah, I tried to make sure I called out any times there were very clear things. I'm actually glad I only caught the end of this, so I want to go back, but go back and honestly pick it up and play it. I think you've just seen the ending, and obviously it kind of spoils the ending, but I don't, even in a way, because of the way the ending is, I don't think that weakens the journey. As an old-time Monkey Island fan, totally loved this one. The story was fun, characters were charming, totally recommend. Completely agree. Completely agree. And it was the right length. It was the right length. Something new has been added to the scrapbook.
Hey, want to see my Mighty Pirate scrapbook? Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a mighty pirate. In the old days, you became a pirate by completing 3 trials to prove your worth. Things took an unexpected turn while Monkey Island was a steaming volcano. We wound up back on Melee Island. These are from the... One time, Elaine got turned into a statue. Well, LeChuck was behind it. This was a great day. Though in retrospect, we shouldn't have had the scum bar handle the catering. Oh man, this was that crazy... Then there was the time I accidentally let loose LeChuck's pox. Oh, here's that... These are from the time I found the secret of Monkey Island. I started my voyage at the scum bar, but right away I could tell it wasn't going to be like old times. The new pirate leaders were focused on sacking and pillaging. But plunder stats aren't everything. I learned more than I ever wanted to know about mops. I made the unusual decision to join LeChuck's crew as a way to get to Monkey Island. Serving on LeChuck's ship was an interesting experience. Gullet was my supervisor. Not a very pleasant guy. My disguise held up great, right up until we were nearing Monkey Island, when it, I got thrown off the ship, but that was okay. The actual return to Monkey Island was not what I expected. It was a race to get to the secret first. We chased LeChuck back to Monkey Island again, and I tracked him down.
I like the tape on the coins.
Wait, what's this?
Ooh, break the seal. Development won't start for another month or so, but we've been thinking about this for a while. Seems like a good time to jot down a few thoughts and stash them away as a sort of time capsule message to our future selves about what we're setting out to do with Return to Monkey Island. Who knows, we might learn something. Monkey Island has historically been a reflection of the lives of the people who made the games. The Secret of Monkey Island was about a young person setting out to pursue an exciting new career. As designers in our 20s, that is what we all were. The sequel, LeChuck's Revenge, was in many ways about the difficulties of making a sequel, or at least about what one does immediately after something that felt like a great success but which went unnoticed by most of the world at large. Many years, 20 later, after Guybrush had gone on a couple of adventures with other teams who had their own hopes and challenges, we set out to make the Tales of Monkey Island as a story about trust, and it is. But what jumps out for us most is that it feels like a story about grown-ups. Because that's what we were. Many of us in our 40s by then with children and lives in a lumpy encrusted layer of experience. We are well into our 50s now. We've had lengthy careers, we made a lot of games, but Monkey Island still defines us to a certain degree, or at least in the minds of many, we are those guys who made that game a long time ago. And it feels like there is some unfinished business there. When the opportunity arose to come back to Monkey Island, we were pretty much on the same page as what we wanted to do. Guybrush, like us, is older now, and he's had a long and reasonably successful career, but he is mostly associated with something that happened a long time ago, and that feels unfinished to him. The game is a goofy pirate adventure, the same as always, but also it's a story about trying to recapture the past, with all its alleged youthful strength and glory. Guybrush will both succeed and fail at this. He will sort of get what he wants, but it won't be what he expected. I predict the same for us. That is nice. That is absolutely heartwarming.